Hi guys, and today I'll be playing House Hunted 2, and it's a sequel to House Hunted, and basically this game's going to be very, very like intense and action-packed from the description. So, let's just start. I completely understand. Ugh, what a long bus ride. Well, I'm glad I'm finally here. Oh, that's weird. Getting some intense deja vu right now. Oh well, it's probably because all the bus stations are the same. You look around yourself, taking in the surrounding, breathing in the nauseating aroma of bus exhaust and oil. Isn't like a dirty old bus stop to wake up the senses. Well, there's obviously not much to look at here at the Grey Horse bus station. I'm sure the rest of the city is beautiful, just like the brochure said. Hopefully the apartment company was honest about having my new place ready to move in. Not like the last time, huh? You quickly grabbed your heavy rolling luggage and trotted towards a guest service area to check out the map. Your stomach was growling, you were so hungry you could eat almost anything right now. Wow, the island is so much bigger than I expected. I'll never run out of things to do. There's a cafe nearby. I bet they have some interesting local cuisine. I also kind of wanted to see the city. I could just wander around a little bit. I'm also pretty tired. Maybe I should just head up to my brand new apartment. Cafe wander home. Let us, can I save the choice. That. Let's just go home. That long bus ride was grueling enough, and all you can think about is heading home and popping face first in your bed. As you approach your new apartment complex, you feel warm in your heart, and you can't help thinking about how you're finally getting a much-needed change in your life. Just like the brochure that mysteriously showed up on your old door said, you take a deep breath in, taking in the cool, clean air of the valley, and step forward to find your apartment number. Finally, you're standing in front of your new apartment. The day has been long and tedious, and you are finally home. Your hand gripped onto your rolling suitcase and turned the handle. Click, click. What the heck? Why is it locked? The company said it would be unlocked and the key would be on the counter. Ugh, I'm so sick of dragging my luggage everywhere. I need to give the company a call, I guess. The hell? Ew. Before you can pull out your cell phone, you notice a short little man standing in front of you unexpectedly. Looks like a rat. You really don't have time for this. Hey there, pal. You weren't at the cafe or the city. I've been trying to track you down all day. You know how sore my cord is, dragging myself all around like this? Hey there, pal. I'm Haim Bale, cheapest realtor in the valley. Let's say I hook you up with a house, real cheap. Haim stared at you, small whimper squeaking through his lips as sweat droplets dripped from his brow. You're also so taken off guard by him, you realize your mouth was a bit agape in dumbfounded awe. I have an apartment. That's why I'm at an apartment complex. But you couldn't get in now, could you? You know what wouldn't give you that issue? A house. The house I'm gonna sell to you. Did you have something to do with my apartment being locked? You took a step towards the realtor and he shrunk down. He looked even smaller like this and he felt a pang of guilt, mostly due to the fact that he was so small and pathetic, you could easily beat him up if you wanted to. No, of course not. I'm just doing my job and looking out, that's all. Listen, just take my card and give me a call when you're ready to buy. You watched as Haim went from pocket to pocket in search of his cards. He felt a strong sense of secondhand embarrassment looking at him. Aha, got it. It's really the come over for me. Just give me a call, okay? What you got to lose? I don't know, my self-respect? Yeah, we all lose that someday. He's right. Haim then turned on his heel awkwardly and stumbled towards a nearby bush. Well, that was weird. You quickly pulled out your cell phone and called up the apartment company. Hello, Uncanny Valley Apartment Hunters. How may we help you? Hello, I'm supposed to move in today, but my apartment is locked. This is... Yes, we know who you are. We're going to call you, but... the hell? Screaming. You hear screaming coming from the background on the other line, followed by the sound of game show music? Sorry, we were going to call you, but we're having some slight difficulties at the office. We're working on getting the mayor's assistants here right now to solve it. Until then, we're afraid your apartment has some slight... The sounds of canned laughter and chainsaw whirring come booming through the receiver, and you have to pull your ear away from the phone for a moment. Ugh, listen, I'm sorry, but your apartment won't be ready for... Oh, Ivy, you made it. Be right back, you. You hear the sound of the paper shuffling and arguing in the background that you can't quite make out. You hear the words misunderstanding a lot, though, and host? Whatever, it's none of your concern. Your apartment might not be ready until tomorrow. Our deepest apologies. This doesn't usually happen, but there seems to have been a mix-up. We will reimburse you for our hotel stay for the night. Go see the sights or something. There's still a chance we will have this fixed in a couple of hours. Just don't go into any strange doors for a while. Okay. At least they're nice about it this time. With that, the company hung up on you. Well, now what? You suppose you could get a hotel for the night, or you could try to burn some time. You could call Haim just to humor him, but did you really want to hang out with that guy? Find the hotel or call Haim. Well, I'm going to call Haim. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. Just to see what he has to offer. Your side defeated, he seemed nice, and you might as well kill some time looking at houses you'll never buy. Pulling out your phone again, you start to dial Haim's number. Hey, ya pal. I had a feeling you were gonna call me. I could feel it in my bones. You were just hiding over there in the bushes watching me, weren't you? No. Anyway, what say you and me go look at houses now? She's just dying to meet ya. Alright, I'll look at the house, but don't expect me to buy something. Oh wait, is Haim like... little, what, servant, whatever, to the other guy from the other game? Maybe he's a realtor in training, I don't know. Hey, don't worry about it, just getting you inside the house is more than enough for... What do you call it, commission? Yeah, something like that. Alright, lead the way. You spent the next 20 minutes slowly following behind Haim as he waddled awkwardly along. He kept talking about television programs, fast food places he personally liked, and you find yourself not really minding the company. Sure, he wasn't great to look at, but he didn't seem like a bad guy, just very, very awkward. You also couldn't help but wonder what was that weird pink tooth sticking out of the back of his neck was. Before I could ask him, he stopped walking and your eyes widened as the view before you. It's not even a good house, it's really shabby looking. This is the house? Hey now, pal, it's a little rough around the edge, sure. There was some tender love and care. Oh, he's one of the other realtors. Because I remember in the first game, the other guy said that there were some other realtors and he wanted to be the first one to pick up that character before anyone else got to them. Okay, so he's another one of them, but he just sells like really run-down, shabby-looking houses. But with some tender love and care, you'll see this house became a home in no time. Or whatever, you just gotta see the insides. I promise you won't be disappointed. Did you really want to waste your time even humoring him and having to step foot in this disgusting looking place? Go inside or leave? I mean, we should just humor him just to see. We'll just go inside, you know? You rubbed your eyes and shrugged. What's the worst that could happen? This guy didn't seem dangerous in the slightest. If anything, he just seemed pathetic. Alright, Haim, show me the house. Really? A hot dog. Thank you, this means a lot to me. It was almost kind of cute how the little guy did what you could only guess was an attempt to hop up in excitement, though his feet only went maybe an inch off the ground. He quickly scurried over to the door and opened it for you, beckoning you inside politely. Alright, here we go. Yep, it was just as bad on the inside. Well, what'd you think, pal? Not too bad, right? This is a terrible compliment. You know, let's be nice. It's not that bad. Wow, jeez, no one's ever said something that nice to me. That makes what I gotta do a lot harder. What do you mean? Before you could register what was happening, Haim awkwardly shoved you to the ground, only being able to knock you down because you were distracted. I'm sorry, pal, I really like ya, but a realtor's gotta eat. Let me put this thing away so my natural anesthetics can gently lull you to sleep. He watches Haim's eyes turn black as if a light had turned off inside him, his body becoming limp and the cord connected to his neck pulled tight. He watches the cord struggle to yank Haim's hefty little body, essentially dragging him along the ground face first. This would be a lot scarier if this was anyone or anything else. Meaty tendrils began sprouting from the floor and twisting all around themselves until they finally formed a recliner. Haim's voice chimed in again, though now it sounded as if it was being projected all around you instead of from his body. Oh, this layer is such a pain in my gutters to lug around. Let me tell ya. My core is aching something fierce chasing you around all day. What is happening right now? It's okay, just relax. You'll start feeling real sleepy right about now. You lifted yourself off the dirty media floor and looked around confused. I don't feel anything. Oh. Well, I might have filled up a bit on the fast food earlier, not gonna lie. Are you serious? Hey, do you know how hard it is to catch buyers in this economy? A house has gotta eat. Besides, I never cared all that much for eating people. Give me a fat, greasy burger over that any day, am I right? I guess I can't argue with that. Well, since you're here, would you want to maybe hang out and catch some television? Haim is cool. Oh, what the hell, sure. He watches Haim's recliner slowly grew in size, combining itself with the nearby meat-like couch, and inviting you to stay with a wave of fleshy tentacle. What are we watching? He seems nice. I wasn't such a bad guy after all. It's April Fool's. Oh, so this game was some type of April Fool's joke. Yay. At least we lived. Okay, so there has to be other endings. That was fun. He was nice. It wasn't like overly like forced or anything. So yeah. I want to say his house is absolutely terrible. This is terrible. I can't believe you're trying to sell this disgusting place. Oh, I guess I've let myself go a bit. Oh, the house is shabby looking because he's really, he's not really good looking on the inside. I wouldn't say I'm disgusting, off-putting, and maybe repellent even, but disgusting is a little harsh. It doesn't matter all that much anyway. I'm essentially an anglerfish type of creature that's about to eat you. Oh. Wait, what? Before you could recognize what was happening, Haim awkwardly shoved you to the ground, only being able to knock you down because you were distracted. I'm sorry, pal, I really liked you, but a realtor's gotta eat. Let me put this thing away so my natural anesthetics can gently lull you to sleep. Watch as Haim's eyes turned black as if light had turned off inside of him, his body becoming limp and the cord connected to his neck pulled tight. He watched as the cord struggled to yank Haim's hefty little body, essentially dragging him along the ground face first. This would be a lot scarier if this was anyone else or anything else. Meaty tendrils began sprouting from the floor and twisted themselves around until they finally formed a recliner. This is a little pain in my gutters. Okay, so it's the same thing, even though we say it's terrible. So I'm gonna go straight and just find a hotel. It would have been best to just head to a hotel before it gets too late. You're sure there's plenty downtown. You can't shake your annoyance with the company, but shit happens and you're sure the company is in a worse spot than you are. Might as well take advantage of the free room and say they will reimburse you. So maybe you can find something pricier than usual? The heck is that? As you walk through the city, you peek into the random buildings and up at skyscrapers and marvel at the beauty of the valley. It really was a nice place to live and you were happy to be here, regardless of the small challenges that were thrown at you. And when you reached the brochure, you were skeptical at the offers inside. Beautiful island views for affordable prices, no thought involved, will set you up with living space to your needs and a job that works for you. It felt too good to be true, yet it felt as if it was pulling you here and you couldn't stop thinking about it until you finally called them, just to state your curiosity. The company said that it would only be a couple of hours. You wait around or call it a night or at a hotel. Wait around and find a hotel. Okay, let me save this before I forget it and I have to go back. Let's wait around. Disappear? You wander around the city for another hour, your back hurts, your feet hurt, and you're exhausted. The sudden ring from your cell phone wakes you back up and you rush to answer it. Hello, you? Great news, we were able to get everything ordered with the help of Mrs. Boudreaux. Okay, so they got the apartment ready for us. Find a hotel. Breathe deep and looked up, realizing you were standing in front of a rather swanky-looking hotel. Your feet were sore from walking, so you decided that this was the one. It was a pretty big hotel with what looked like a plethora of rooms. You didn't recognize the name, but it didn't matter much. After signing in, you made your way to your room. It was nice and spacious, but you could care less in the moment and simply face planted onto the soft, pillowy mattress. You let your eyes flutter shut and your body melt into the bed as you drifted off. The thoughts of your new life swirling around in your head. Couldn't wait to get into your apartment tomorrow, and your new job at the gas station. Yeah, I looked again. The ending's so funny. Let's go to the cafe. Yeah, cafe sounds pretty amazing right now after that long bus ride. Looks like there's one pretty nearby in something called the Normal Business District. Oh, that's kind of a weird name. Oh well, food's food, and I'm too starved to care right now. Finally reach the Normal Business District and find the specific cafe you had in mind. It's small and quaint, and the strong smell of coffee wafts by you with every patron that swings the door open. There's quite a few people coming and going through the many stores and eateries, though. There's only one person that really stands out from the crowd. You watch as the petite girl runs from person to person. She seems to be asking them something before scribbling the information on the little clipboard in her hand. Suddenly the two of you lock eyes, and she makes a beeline for you before you have the chance to react. Good afternoon, you look new. Might I have a moment of your time? Her cheery demeanor was a little off-putting, but she seemed sweet, so maybe you should humor her? Let's just humor her. Because why not? I figure you might as well hear her out. Sound like you're in a hurry. Sure, what can I help you with? Oh, thank you. I promise I won't hold you for too long. My name is Ivory Woodrow. I'm the assistant to the mayor of the valley. I'm doing my monthly census. I have to keep very close track of those coming in and out of the state of everyone's living experience. So you're a new resident, I'm assuming. Ah yes, I just got off the bus and was about to grab something to eat before heading to my new home. I see. You watch her as she scribbles something down her clipboard, her eyes going back and forth from the board and back to you. Alright then, that'll make you, correct? We're so happy to have you here at the Valley. This really is such a nice place to live in if you know where you're going. I do have to ask you though, this home you mentioned, it was assigned to you by the Uncanny Valley apartment hunters, right? Not by a realtor? Yes? Oh, perfect, then you should be all set up for your new life here. I hope it'll be a long one. And about the realtors, I came to find one of them for my census, so just stay alert. I'm pretty sure they've all reached their monthly allotment, but we have some mishaps. Hope you have a wonderful day. If you need anything, feel free to come to the mayor's office. Before you could respond, Ivy was already rushing past you to interview the next person. That was kind of weird, but you can't really think about it how loud your stomach was growling so you headed inside the cafe. Slowly stepped inside the cafe, taking in the smooth, rich smell of brewing coffee and the sweet scent of baked goods. It makes your stomach growl even louder and prompts you to rush up to the counter to place your order as quickly as you can. After placing your order and snatching up your dinner for the day, you scurry over to the furthest table away from anyone else to scarf them all down. You sat down at the strangely soft chair. It appeared to be wood, but the seat sunk in and shaped itself comfortably around you like memory foam. It must be cushions with the wood grain print, figured as you looked over your order. You didn't really think about what you were getting when you ordered, only going by what looked good in the display. You had decided to go with tea today, the aroma wafting gently with the smoke that drifted from the hot red liquid. It smelled like cacophony or fragrances from vaguely floral to fruity to something reminiscent of caramel corn. Taking a sip didn't help as the flavors seemed to shift as the hot tea moved around your mouth. Spicy, sweet, almost buttery notes dancing around each other to create a very confusing experience. You decided to try the food next, picking up your fork to stab into the tall slice of cake that was adorned with what looked like purple blown sugar in spiral shapes. There was a small gold writing It longed to spiral, but it looked to be in a language that you've never seen before. Do they speak another language here? Place an ample forkful into your mouth. It tasted like firework went off your mouth. You coughed into a napkin, spitting out half of the chewed food and tried to breathe. You were finally able to properly inhale through your choking and were taken aback by the sudden rich chocolate flavor that seemed to overtake your taste buds. It was the purest taste of chocolate you've ever tasted in your life, and it almost made you go in for a second bite, but you thought better than to do that. You nervously picked up the breakfast croissant sandwich, not knowing what you were going to experience from the first bite. Close your eyes, Dan. Oh, it just tastes like a regular ham and cheese breakfast sandwich. Oh, he's here. You were so engrossed in your strange eating experience, you hadn't noticed the stalking man that was now standing in front of your table. Hello, pal. You jumped to the sudden voice and looked up from your sandwich. You tried to choke out a response, but your mouth was too full to properly enunciate. Hang on. You watched the short little man pull a piece of paper out of his pocket and quickly look it over, nodding to himself and stuffing it back where he pulled it. Right. My name is Hein Bale, realtor. I would love to sell you a house today. You stare at him in shocked silence, not quite sure what to say and a bit confused what he has been offering you. The way he moved was awkward and sluggish, and he seemed to be perspiring an awful lot. Yes, so I'd love to show you your future home. I'm sorry, but what are you talking about? Oh, did I mess it up again? Forgive me. I'm a bit rusty with the whole realtor stick. I would love to sell you a house. There's the part where I give you my card. One moment. He watched as Hein went from pocket to pocket searching for his card. Felt a little secondhand embarrassment from how awkward this guy was. Aha, got it. Hein leaned forward. It looks like he's giving us a card that has a number on it so he can ask us on the date. Hein leaned forward to present his card to you. You see the coffee stains and scribbled writing on the card before you took it. Please give me a call soon. I really need this. He then turned on his heel and scurried out the door, knocking a few things down his way. You sighed and pocketed the beat-up card. There's no way in hell you were going to call that guy of all people, even if you were looking to buy a house. Quickly finishing up your meal, you cleaned up and headed to your apartment. As you approach your new apartment complex, you feel warm in your heart and can't help thinking about how you're finally getting a much-needed change in your life. Just like the brochure that mysteriously shows up on your old door set. Take a deep breath in, taking in the cool, clean air of the valley and step forward to find your apartment number. Finally, you're standing in front of your new apartment. The day has been long and tedious, but you're finally home. You hand gripped onto your rolling suitcase and turned the handle. It's not opening. Okay, we're gonna give the company a call. Oh, I could actually click on this thing right here. Okay, let's click on it. I was wondering what it is, and it seems like I can't click on it. Huh? What's that thing? You notice a weird black creature squirming around near an alley and decide to go see what it is? I hope there was a cat. A weird black creature squirming. Yeah. You wander into the alley you saw the cat slink down, glancing around the trash bins and chirping out to get its attention. You jump when you feel something brush against your leg. Looking down, you see huge eyeballs staring back up at you. You flinch away from that weird thing, try to catch your bearings. It didn't seem to mean you any harm, but it wasn't exactly normal to see a 2 foot tall ball of hair staring at you. Hello? It's excited. Oh, it seems to like that with the way it's trailing at you. Can you talk? What are you? It doesn't know. It made a weird trippy purr noise. I guess it can't talk. Oh, now it's making all sorts of weird noises and seems to be gesturing, but you aren't sure what that's about. It tugs on your leg with what it can only describe as a tentacle of hair and starts to lead you over to a storm drain. The little hairball trills at you again and seems to be writing something in the dust, but it's in a language you don't understand. Before you can attempt to inquire more, it slinks downward to the drain. It's chirping loudly at you and you can only guess what it means. Do you want me to wait here? It nods its little body to the best of its ability and you nod back. You watch the little creatures disappear down the drain and sigh. Guess you're waiting for a Lord knows what. At least this kills some time, and it's not every day you get to see something like this. You're not scared? You walk back over to the alley and sit against the wall, but keep the drain in view for when that thing comes back. You slowly let your tired eyes close. Hello! Oh, it's Jean Doe! You jolt awake and come face to face with a familiar eyeball, but a very different body. Who are you? Oh, you don't recognize me? Good, that means my body is perfect. I've been trying for so long to get it to look right, but someone can always tell that I'm not human. And then it's really scary. But you couldn't tell it was me. Thank you so much for waiting, by the way. I didn't know if you would, but I really hoped. Wait, you're telling me you're that little hairball I saw? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Though I can kind of see a resemblance. Oh no, you can? Can you tell me which gives it away? What gives it away? This was ridiculous, but you couldn't deny that there was a Cyclops with an oddly gummy body standing in front of you. You can only describe the way he moved like an old claymation kids show, but his hair seemed to twist and turn at will. His hair looks nice. I'll probably say the eye. Humans have 2 eyes usually and a nose. Oh, is there just one again? Making 2 is so hard enough. It's very uncomfortable to split my pupil, and then everything looks really dizzy. But if you think that'll make me perfect, I'll do it. Miss Ivy, the mayor's assistant, said we can be people if we can fit in. What? There's more of you? I'm so excited to fit in. Miss Ivy called me John Doe, by the way. Okay, so that's where his name comes from. From the mayor's assistant. Maybe he's part of those, like, realtor species. I don't think I'll be forgetting you anytime soon. Okay, so now we know a bit more about John Doe's origins. So I've decided to just wander around. Oh, I think it'd be fun to get the lay of the land today. Just a little walk around the area to see what's going on around and all. You spent the next half an hour just wandering the streets and window shopping. Finally, you ended up at what you're pretty sure the map called the Work District, made apparent by the giant skyscrapers that surround you. You made your way to a nearby bench and sat down, watching all the people walking to and from buildings. Many of them seemed to just blend together in an endless sea of blue and pink suits. You noticed one of the blue-suited businessmen that stopped a few feet in front of you. He seems lost in thought and vacant. Maybe you should say something? Let's say something. Excuse me, sir, are you alright? Huh? Are you talking to me? Yeah, sorry for bothering you, but you seemed down and I was wondering if you needed help. Wow, excuse me, no one's ever talked to me in a while, not since my life left. I'm a little rusty. Please excuse my atrocious manners. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Richard Everyman? Nice to meet you too, I'm you. I'm sorry to hear about your wife, but why wouldn't anyone else talk to you? Oh, that's just how it is. I'm getting older and I can feel my clock ticking. You know how it is. You look fine to me. I think you have plenty of life left in you, man. It's just how you choose to live it. I've never thought of it like that. Really, that's a pretty common saying. Not around here, but you're right. I'm gonna try to look up and hold on for as long as they'll allow. Thank you. That they'll allow is really weird. There's already power walking away from you before you can answer. You notice a chipper little bounce in his step and smile to yourself. Before you can think about it any longer, you hear labor breathing next to you that prompts you to glance to your side. I already know who it is. Next to you is a short, balding man who seems to be struggling to catch his breath, his hands on his knees as he tries to regain his composure. Just give me a second. I thought you were going to be at the cafe. I'm out of shape. Gonna be feeling this in the morning. Yeah, so I'm Belle, yada yada yada. I'm interested in selling you a house. Oh right, I'm a realtor, by the way. Damn, the speech I prepared was so much better at the cafe. You were too shocked and confused to really think of more of a articulate response other than, what the hell are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? Oh, house. I want to sell you a house, real cheap. Look, just take my card and give me a call. He watched as Haim went from pocket to pocket searching for his card. Felt a little secondhand embarrassment for how awkward this guy was. Aha, got it. Cutscene time. Okay. I'll be waiting for your call because it counts on the houses this side of the valley and the other side too. He watched the chubby little man scurried off, the weird pink hose sticking out of his neck tripping him as it ran behind some bushes. Oh my god. Well, there's no way in hell I'm calling that guy. You mumbled to yourself as you pocketed a slightly sticky card and stood up. It was getting late and you figured you better head home now. And I want to assume we're going to be locked out of our apartment again. Let's go inside. Okay, what's the worst that could happen? Okay, we're showing the house. It was almost kind of cute how the little guy did, which you could only guess was an attempt to hop in excitement. The husband only went out for maybe an inch off the ground. Okay, so we're over the door and open it for you. Okay, we're going inside and it's absolutely shabby. It looks really gross. It looks like it's growing. That's complimented. It's not that bad. No one's ever said something nice to me. I don't know what to say. Please forgive me if I'm being a bit forward, but, well, gotta shoot my shot, right? Huh? Would you give this down in his luck house a chance and let me take you on a date? I don't got a lot of money, but I'll treat you right. You feel how sweaty his hands were and also how strangely plant-like they feel against yours. There was something enduring about him that you couldn't leave hanging. Ah, what the hell? Sure, Heim. We can go on the date. Oh my gosh, thank you. You made me the luckiest house in the valley. Promise I'll do it all for you, but let's take it all slow, okay? I've never dated anyone before. Okay. Well, that's so nice. Heim was nice. Okay, I think. Okay, yes, I got the entire gallery. That means I got all the endings. Alright, and that is the end of House Hunted. This is meant to be more of a fun game. I honestly thought I would see John Doe with a gun in the game. That would be funny to see though. But yeah, I didn't see that. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. It was really fun to play. It was funny. And I was a nice, all around nice guy. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Bye.